Donald Trump is back. And this time, he has a bold plan that could change the future of money forever. Love him or hate him, his policies might just make you rethink everything that you know about digital currency and your wealth. You don't want to miss out on the potential financial opportunity that lies ahead of you. So let's dive in. For years, Bitcoin has faced uncertainty. Critics claim that governments would ban it, and investors have hesitated. But now the tides have changed, with an incoming US president openly supporting Bitcoin and putting it in as part of America's financial future. This isn't just a subtle nod of approval. This is a seismic shift that could redefine how the world views digital currency. And it could also trigger a wave of adoption that spreads across the world. On the campaign trail, Donald Trump made some eye-opening commitments. He's floated the idea of putting in a national strategic Bitcoin reserve, a move that would put Bitcoin at the heart of US financial policy. Even more groundbreaking, he proposed eliminating capital gains taxes on Bitcoin transactions. If this happened, it would be a monumental step toward legitimizing Bitcoin as an everyday currency. And let's talk about the Bitcoin Act, championed by Senator Cynthia Lummis. This legislation proposes that the US government purchase 1 million Bitcoin over the course of a 5-year period. Why? To tackle our $36 trillion national debt. Imagine the ripple effects. Not only would such a move skyrocket Bitcoin's value, but it would also solidify its role as a legitimate asset in the US economy. Not only that, but it could become even more popular in daily trade. Right now, using Bitcoin as your everyday money comes with a significant hurdle in the form of capital gains tax. Every time you sell or use Bitcoin, even on small purchases, there's a taxable event. It's like paying a fee for simply spending your money. Eliminating these taxes, as Trump proposes, would make this far more useful and practical as an everyday money, potentially sparking a huge wave of adoption. If Trump's policies came to fruition, the demand for Bitcoin could soar. A US government embracing Bitcoin would create unprecedented buying pressure, potentially sending prices soaring higher. And this wouldn't just benefit long-term holders, it would revolutionize the entire Bitcoin ecosystem. Another campaign promise was lowering electricity costs across the US, part of our core mission at Abundant Minds. This has huge implications for Bitcoin mining. Electricity is the main expense for Bitcoin miners, and cheaper energy means lower production costs. For miners, this translates to higher profitability, which is a golden opportunity for those who are already in the game. Trump even took to social media to declare his vision for America as the leading producer of Bitcoin. Imagine a future where the United States supports the Bitcoin mining industry, allowing the US to take a dominant position in this global industry. And this isn't just about mining, it's about securing a strategic economic advantage for the US. So what does this information mean for you? You could take this information as a suggestion that it might be a good idea to buy some Bitcoin, just in case it continues to catch on. And you would be right. But I'm here to tell you that there's an even better opportunity with this, especially if the US starts acquiring 1 million out of the currently available 2 million Bitcoin on exchanges. And that opportunity is Bitcoin mining. From a financial point of view, what's the difference between buying Bitcoin and mining Bitcoin? The answer is, it's the price that you pay for your coins. Bitcoin mining is just a way for you to acquire Bitcoin at production cost, not the market price. Right now, that cost is about $45,000 at the beginning of 2025, rather than the $100,000 it costs to buy it. If Bitcoin prices rise because the US starts to embrace it, miners make massive profits because the cost that they pay to acquire it is far less than what people on the market buy it for. No matter what happens at the market, the cost to produce a Bitcoin doesn't change that much from day to day, and lower electricity costs would only sweeten the deal. So let me ask you one question. If Trump does go through with this plan, what cost would you rather acquire a Bitcoin for? Would you rather get one for $45,000 or whatever price Bitcoin reaches when the government buys 5% of the total supply? Do you think that it could hit $250,000, $500,000, $1 million a coin, or even $10 million a coin? It sounds like an impossible number, but going from today's range of $100,000 to $10 million per coin would be the same journey of magnitude that took Bitcoin only 8 years to to go from $1,000 in 2017 to $100,000 today. And most people thought that that was impossible too. This, in my opinion, is why you can't afford to ignore Bitcoin mining. We're entering an era where the most powerful nations in the world are starting to respect Bitcoin and realize that they have to create their own Bitcoin strategy. We have truly begun a gold rush, where everyone is going to be finding creative ways to acquire Bitcoin. At Abundant Minds, we make it pretty easy to join that revolution, and we provide the opportunity for you to get that Bitcoin at a cost that's cheaper than 99% of people. By mining and hosting with us, you can become part of a future that's aligned with America's strategic vision, while making a sizable profit and a positive impact. The question isn't whether Bitcoin will thrive, it's just whether you will position yourself to benefit. In 1 year, you'll either wish that you had started mining, or you'll be glad that you did. And the choice is yours.